brother.
Hey, listen, it was. It's my fault. I accidentally forgot to record this conversation.
Hey man, like nowadays, it's better to get in the good vibe than be around like negativity, man. What's your like motivation for this like album that you got going?
What's going on, guys? This is Joe.
Hey, this be Nasty.
And we are back again, baby.
Hey, we back. Hey, Joe, I was thinking, man, I remember when I was younger, I was like, we were all big into like rough house and everything. Mm-hmm. I used to beat the shit out of my brother and my cousins and everything, man.
Yeah.
And I wanted to go ahead and talk about some stories about that, man, because I know even when we were younger, we all wrestling around, bunch of guys getting all sloppy, jumping on each other. Hey man,
you know that's all we had back in the day, man. we didn't have no TVs, nothing. We didn't have. Well, I guess we did have a TV.
Yeah, we had TVs.
It was mostly black and white, but you know, we had a little bit of something. So yeah, man, I don't know. I think back in the day, boys. I don't even know if the boys do it now. You try to prove you the strongest in the neighborhood, or you just get down and start wrestling,
right?
Throwing people around and stuff.
Competition.
WWE and WWF are huge,
love that, man.
Yeah.
Hey, I was so big about wrestling when I was a kid, man. I thought I was The Rock. I thought I was Triple H, man. Stone Cold Steve Austin bust in the room, started whipping the can of whoop ass.
Whipping on them, baby.
Hey, man.
Yeah, I don't know. It's weird because, I feel like that's only like boys think about doing stuff like that. Women's playing with their little dollies stuff. And men's just like, yeah, let's get in there.
Yeah.
Wow. Yeah. Fucking taking people out and shit.
You and me in the bathroom. We about to wrestle.
Yeah, so...
hey, man, I got a story to tell you, man.
Go ahead, man.
So, look, this was happening. When I was younger, my cousin used to come over, spend the night and everything. And, like, we were crazy, man, because we liked wrestling. We all liked all that boy stuff, you know what I mean? Like, football, wrestling, boxing. I mean, I have a fond memory of like martial arts. I love that shit. I love boxing. If y'all want to go boxing with me, let's do it. But anyways, my cousins come over and everything. I got my brother, which is like 4 years younger than me. All right. And when he was a kid, he was a little bit, chunkier and anything. So he was a big kid. And we used to wrestle all the time, man, all the time. So actually, you know what? This is a different story. So this story actually involves us going over to my aunt's house. Now, my aunt, when we were younger, she didn't have kids. She didn't have kids until later in life. So, but she loved her nephews and nieces, right? So we go over her house. She lived in a house that was a two family. So she lived upstairs. Somebody lived downstairs. At this time, I'm a little bit older too. So she's like, watch the kids. I think it was like 4 of us. You know what I mean? Like there was like 4 of us, not including me. And we always used to like to wrestle, man. That was the thing that we like to do.
Yeah.
So we like, all right, so auntie leaving. She about to go downstairs. Maybe she playing spades, or maybe she even just went to the store. I don't know what the hell she was doing, but she wasn't there for a long-ass grip for like an hour and a half. We like, all right, we start bullying each other,
pushing each other around and shit.
Grabs my arm and stuff.
Choke him
try
out.
To put him in a little
arm bar and shit.
Arm bar and shit. Cripple cross face, motherfucker. So we go in the room. We're like, all right, we gonna team up. We gonna have a tag team match, right?
Okay.
It was a bed on one side of the room. There's another bed on the other side. The dresser was in the middle, and there was space to get your pound on. You know what I mean?
Right.
So we in there. In the course, we got to make it into some theatrics type shit. Okay. So we announcing, coming in, weighing 85 pounds. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
some bullshit.
Yeah.
The fatter kid, coming in at 300 pounds.
300 pounds of jelly roll.
You jelly roll. At the height of 4'7", coming in the badass. So, anyways, we getting in. So I got, I believe it might have been me and my brother on a tag team, and then my cousin and my other little cousin, getting it. And we getting at it, pow, 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 going at each other, right? So I'm a little bit bigger, and actually, even now, I like power bombing people. I like picking up people and just slamming them. Okay. So this was the thing. All right, so I got my cousin, right, and we wrestling, fighting each other and everything. And, I told you how the beds are laid out. Right. So I happen to be on the top of the bed, and I'm like, all right, I'm about to pick him up, and I'm about to suplex his ass.
Just slam him down?
I'm talking about like how Lex Luger and Hulk Hogan used to do. They pick you up on his shoulder like this and lean back.
Damn.
Oh, man. So I pick him up. I hand him up there, and they're like, going crazy in the room and everything. I said, yeah, motherfucker, I'm about to get you. So I pick him up. I hold him up there for about, 10 seconds because I was strong. I've always been strong in my life. So I pick him up. As soon as I start leaning back, right, I didn't know this. Okay, I'm tall. He's kind of long. You know what I'm saying? So when I pick him up, he hit the damn window and break the window with his feet. So I'm picking him up, leaning back. And his feet, he dangling out the window, bro. Damn. Right? It's like, all you hear is glass and everything. I already know we about to get our ass beat. All right? Yeah. Wrestling's over. It is over. It is time to act like you ain't do shit except be good boys.
Right.
Man, I had to grab his ass out of the window. Like, come on, man, don't die. We on the second level, you know what I'm saying?
Oh,
so not only we wrestling by a window, we broke a window. Damn. You know what I mean? We wrestling, we ain't supposed to be doing. We supposed to be sitting there. You ain't
supposed to be wrestling like that, man.
No, not like this. We wrestling like motherfucking tables, ladders, and chairs in that motherfucker. Man, I don't know where my aunt came from because I really believe that she did come downstairs, was just downstairs kicking it and everything. She come back up like, what the fuck are y'all doing? And man, we line up like fucking, like we're in the military. Like
straight up.
Nobody saying nothing except my cousin that was almost lost his life because I almost threw him out the window. He picked me up and slammed me through the window. Damn. Man, I got my ass beat, yo. Damn. Man, we got our ass beat, right? Mm-hmm. That's why I'm definitely big about not hitting kids, but I actually deserved it. Man, they all crying, lined up and shit. Mm-hmm. I'm sitting there taking it. You like, you know what I mean? You just taking it. You know what I mean? One of them.
Yeah.
Man, but see, the thing is, you'd have thought like us learning about that, we wouldn't be wrestling further. Right. We wrestled until we were.
Man, of course.
I mean,
boys
now,
do that shit, bro.
Man.
Boys do that shit, man.
Yo, real life, man.
Yeah, you can't expect a boy, in his teens to just not be wrestling around.
Preteens, adolescents.
Yeah. That's what boys do, man. That's how they figure out who's who.
Yeah.
It's like the Wild Wild West, but without guns and shit. You just gotta slam people through windows and shit, man. Like, oh, I'm stronger than you, bitch.
Yeah.
Get through that fucking window.
Take your shirt off and let me smack you across your chest, make a red mark. Let's see who turn red first.
Yeah. You know what, dude? That brings me way back, man. Mm-hmm. Do you remember the game? I don't know if it was at John Marshall or not, but I know I played it in middle school at Claire Westrop.
Okay.
It's like you take a quarter and you fling it with your thumb and you put your knuckles on the table, okay? The person across from you puts the knuckles on the table. And you take a quarter and you fling it as hard as you can at the knuckles. And the first person to bleed loses.
What? That's a cool game.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah,
no, I never played that game.
Oh man, it was so much fun.
What?
It's I mean, I don't know. Like a flood of memories have just come back to me from like back in the day.
Say it.
And dude, another game, all right, that we used to get to. You probably know this one. It's like you take the spork from the pack that you used to get at school. Mm-hmm. You bend the end of it. Yeah. And then you like try to crack each other's sporks and shit. Yeah. I just remembered that, bro.
Spoon break. I think that's what it's called. I like spoon break. Damn. Yeah. All them spoons I get from Chipotle, man.
Yeah, man. We could do that, bro. We see who's spoon stronger, bro.
Yeah. I know how to make the super one, boy.
The super one. Super glue that shit. They ain't breaking me. But,
what
dude,
you got, man?
I don't know. Like, I actually have a whole lot, dude. Brendan, we had him on the podcast a couple times.
Shout out to B.
Hey, what's up? So you guys know about him and stuff like that if you've been listening to us. And he used to have a pool in his backyard, which was great in the summertime. You know what I mean? I'd be over my boy's house like, yo, it's hot as fuck. Let's get in this pool, man. But like we would do wrestling, like for real wrestling moves in the pool. Yeah. Like I don't think B could ever pick me up, but like I would pick him up and we like suplex each other and like do like a power bomb, and all that shit, dude. And I don't know what it is, man, but just back in the day, that's what it was to do. What it was.
I got tons of stories, man. Look, I'll tell you another story. I got another story. So, we over at my other aunt's house, man, and my aunt just bought these bunk beds, right? So they were metal bunk beds that was like painted shiny. It was red and everything. And we again messing around, wrestling, trying to beat each other because ain't nothing to do. It's like, hey man, I don't like you either. All right, pow, smack you in the face like Will Smith. So you know what I'm saying? So we playing. We got the door closed. That's what you got to do because everybody's not a brawler. Everybody's not a brawler. They try to run out the room, go tell. Yeah. Ain't no telling. We barricade we barricade the door, put a dresser in front of it. All right, it's time to get it in.
It's time to go, baby.
So, you know, we playing everything, wrestling. I don't even think I did it. But at some point, somebody is on the top bunk, right? And they fall and bust they shit on the metal part. Damn. And break the bunk bed, bruh.
Damn.
Man, my aunt whooped our ass again about it. So not only you get your ass beat, think about the person who got their ass, like, I think, my memory got to be better, but I feel like somebody got power bombed onto the top of the bunk bed and fell down, bust they shit, and broke the damn bunk bed.
That's crazy.
And then you get your ass beat because you was doing that. Hey man, that's good living.
It's like a 2-for-1 ass whooping.
That's good living. I think another
good living.
I think that's another time I got my ass beat, but I wasn't crying about it, man.
You know, dude, I want to bring this up. It wasn't a wrestle. This was a serious altercation, man.
Oh,
it was between me and Art Byers Jr., man. Hey. So me and Art Byers, man, we got in a couple altercations, man. Man. We did not see eye to eye very often. You know what I mean? And this is back in the day when, Grandma and Grandpa were still alive and shit. We were living on 189th in Cleveland. And I don't know what the fuck it was about, but like, dude, I was so tired of Art shit, man. I was just like, dude, we were upstairs and I completely spaced on what like the argument was over. It was like probably something stupid or some shit. And, if you remember those old school houses, because you've been there, but on the second level, the ceiling is like a triangle.
Yeah.
Okay.
Right.
So like the walls are real close to the side of your head. So you got like this much space and then the walls pan out, you know? And so there's a closet up there. I'm standing in front of the closet and Art comes up the stairs and he's getting in my face and shit. So I like grab a hold of him and push him back, and then like he falls into the closet.
Oh damn!
And then like we're just both screaming at each other, and then like he gets out of the closet and like tackles me on the fucking floor upstairs, and then Grandpa comes running up the stairs. He's like, "Yo, you boys, take that shit outside, man." He didn't even tell us to stop. He was just like, "Take that shit outside, man. You motherfuckers are crazy in there and breaking my ceiling up and shit." You know how grandpas do, man. They ain't worried about nothing but their house.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, "Oh, you shaking my windows, they're gonna break, god damn it," you know. And yeah, I don't know, that's the only thing that I could really remember about like wrestling, other than with like Brennan or something. But all the other shit that I did wasn't really wrestling, man. It was like picking on my little brother and shit.
Hey man,
dude,
you used to whoop his ass?
I didn't used to whoop on him.
Yeah, you whooped on him.
Nah, I didn't really used to whoop on him, but like,
that's why he's so crazy now. Then you got to whoop his ass.
No, we used to just like play jokes on him and shit, man. You know, like it's just brotherly love type
that's
shit,
it.
And like the one day we were all sitting in the family room on Fairville, shout out.
Yeah.
And we were just chilling. Mom was there, Nick and Britt, and everybody was there. And we were laying on the ground or something, had a blanket, and I just put his head under there real quick and pop one off. You know? Dude, it was so fucking funny because he almost died, bro. Like, he couldn't breathe. Like,
he jumped him and beat his ass? Damn.
Yeah, bro. So he was like gasping for air. He was like bright red. And Mom was like, "What did you do to him? What did you do?" And I'm like, "I didn't do shit before it, man. I didn't like punch him in the throat or nothing,
That's what I was gonna ask.
But damn, bro, like it was just like a bunch of situations like that,
Look, man, like, I'm gonna tell you another story. I don't know why I got a lot of stories about this. I used to fucking fight all the time. So look, man, when I was younger, I used to play video games, right? This is why I don't play Madden anymore, because that shit used to make me so angry, right? So I'm playing Madden. My brother used to come in my room and fuck with me all the time. You know what I mean? Like, just because he just wanted attention. You know what I'm saying? I probably should have been a better brother, put the video game down, and fuck with him.
Yeah.
So I got mad at the video game. So he talking shit. I was like, all right. So I was like, I'm about to trick him. This is what I'm about to do. I'm gonna be like, oh, you want to play? All right. So this is what we're gonna do. I'm gonna let's play boxing. So back in the day, you ain't got no boxing gloves, but you got winter gloves. So I don't know. You remember, like little kids, the winter gloves got a lot of stuff in it.
A lot of padding.
A lot of padding.
Yeah.
So I'm like, I'm gonna give you some. I got mine. And we just gonna play. We gonna play. But I was already pissed off, right? So he come in there. He's like, all right, fine. I get to play with my brother. I said, all right, cool. I used to have the dresser next to the door. So I pushed the dresser in front of the door. I turned the music up loud. This is back when like Nelly, Nellyville CD was popping. Usher. I'm always playing, Usher, 17, 19, whatever it's called, whatever. Yeah. So I got the music up. My mom, and parents and guardians didn't care. We just in there being kids. So I turned that shit all the way up. I said, all right. I closed the door. Make it all comfortable, it's a setup. It's like a mob hit, you ever see like an Italian mobster? You're like, yo, come with us in the back. Right. He got set up in the back by me. So I pushed the damn dresser behind the door so he couldn't run out, screaming. The music up, can't hear shit. This is how I knew I was a gangster, right? So here and there, I let him hit me a couple times. I was one of those kids too. I get on my knees. I think it was I was taller than him. Get on my knees, let him get me. Get me, man. I started to give him the heat, man. Hit him with haymakers, jab him up a little bit. Man, he in there screaming for his life, man. God damn.
That sounds terrible. Terrible.
Hey, it is wrestling. But I'll tell you this. This is why I'm also bringing these stories up. If you are a bigger brother or you're a dad, you got a son and everything, play with him a little bit, man. Yeah. It's not always about like basketball and, teaching them things. Wrestle with them because at some point in their life, no matter where, they're going to go through some confrontation, and if they used to fighting with you, they not going to get their ass beat. You got to think about that, man. All the ass whoopings you and your brother and your dad went through, was you ever getting your ass beat? Can you think about you losing the fight? I ain't. Only time I ever lost a fight is when motherfuckers jump me. They want to jump me. One-on-one, can't do nothing with me. But that was the practice that you was having in your adolescence, your preteen, your real teen. Then you have to go to service. Now they can't fuck with you at all no more, Joe.
Yeah, I know.
Look, I'm telling you guys.
Much.
Wrestle with your kids, man. Just a little fight. just to see what they got, man. See if your kid can throw that little left or right. You might even want to do it with your baby girl, too. I mean, she might... The UFC women, there's... Hey, it's equal.
Nah, I don't think so. Until they fix what's going on, I ain't doing that shit. She ain't doing that shit. Some dude be in there beating her up. I ain't. Until they fix that shit, bro, I ain't doing it, man.
Oh, my God.
I ain't doing it, man.
Oh, my God. Not your little ones, man. They sweet little girls, man. Yeah. But, some little girls like to fight, too, They like little get off. But I'm saying, if you got a son, man, go ahead. Rough him up a little bit, piss him off, and then give him some juice and, some dinosaur chicken nuggets when you're done,
those are Addison's favorite nuggets, man. She loves those chicken nuggets, bro.
Yeah, man. I'll be serious. What'd you think about that?
I don't know, man. I don't think a lot about that.
You don't think
back in the day, I used to get picked on, man.
Oh, shit.
Jay and Ryan, my cousin's Ryan, right? My brother Jay.
Yeah, man.
Man, they used to pick on me all the time, man.
That's what we like to do, though, man. We like to wrestle and shit.
No. This was further than wrestling, bro.
They weren't trying to kill you.
Yeah, man.
You say yeah? Is that why you got all big, though?
Yeah, that's why. I was like, hey, listen up now. Ain't none of that shit going down, all right?
Nah, you ain't like that, man.
Nah, man. Back in the day, I always think about that, man. I'm like, yeah, try that shit now.
Nah, see, come on, man.
Nah, I don't ever think about that. To be honest.
When I was younger, man, I was more of a firecracker, man. I used to like that shit.
Yeah.
Like, we could be having a civil game of pickup basketball. You do some shit, we got to fight.
Oh, see, that's basketball though, man. Because like I remember back in the day, I wasn't good at basketball, all right, but I was big, so I could like be in the post or something. I could back a motherfucker down. I couldn't dribble for shit, right? But I could back him down. And I could get the rebounds and shit, and I remember plenty of times fighting up there, man. There's like 15 fights we had up there behind the schoolhouse, you know? And that's one. I specifically remember this one because the kid, all right, I went to John Marshall with the kid. Me and him were friends. Okay. Right? And his younger brother was up there playing basketball with us. Mm-hmm. And, like, they lost or something, and he was talking mad shit.
Yeah.
So he threw the ball and hit me in my face.
Damn.
Okay. So I walked up to him, and I punched him about 14 times. And while I was punching him, I grabbed his earring with my pinky on accident, all right? But he was wearing a hoop, and I'm like, dude, you gay. Why are you wearing a hoop, you know? So no, I'm just kidding. I didn't say that. But, like, I was punching him in the side of the head. I had him like this, pow, 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 just giving it to him. And I accidentally ripped out his earring, man. I don't know if I ripped the whole thing, so it's dangling too. But he's like, I'm going to go tell. And I was like, all right, well, you fucking started it, bro. You threw the ball at my face.
Damn.
So I'm just chilling up there, man. Mm-hmm. And all of a sudden, 14 fucking people come rolling up there.
Oh, shit.
Auntie, sissy, and like all these people, mama coming. And then I see my buddy, and I'm like, okay, this should be all right, you know? Mm-hmm. And he walks up, and his name was Michael Jarman. Yeah. I remember this specifically. He walks up, and he knows me, and he's like, oh, shit. He instantly turns around and just starts walking away.
Oh, he ran on you?
No, he didn't run. But we had the mutual respect. Because me and him were friends, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So he knew what kind of person I was, and that probably I wouldn't start that shit, you know? Mm-hmm. And then he was like, yo, come on. And then they all just turned around, and the brother's like, yeah, that's him. Like, what you doing? That's him. And then he was like, come on, man. And he just turned around and went home.
Damn. Yeah. Oh, so it was his brother that got you mutual respect.
Right, okay, yeah. His older brother knew me. Mm-hmm. And then the younger brother is the dude that I had to put the hands to. I thought
you were saying that you were up there with somebody and they walked away on you.
No. So I beat him up, and then he went home and told, and then he brought the mob back with him.
Damn.
And then, you know, he was like, oh, okay, it's just you. And
why
then,
is it?
Like, they just turned around and left. They didn't even say nothing to me.
Damn, man. Joe.
But yeah, it was me, Ryan up there, and a couple of other people. But
shit. Yeah. Basically, just you, because Ryan ain't gonna fight nobody.
I know.
That dude been soft ever since I've known his ass.
There was one specific event in which he wasn't soft, and that was when we were at Westdrop, and it was wintertime, and I forget the kid's name, but he pulled up on an ATV or something with a helmet on, and Ryan was punching him through the helmet, man.
Damn, it's the first time I ever heard him getting down, man. Yeah. It was not confrontational anywhere that we went. I'm like, damn, you too big to be getting pushed around.
Yeah. I mean, he was real good at basketball.
Oh, definitely, man. He was really good.
I think that's why he would get him on the court. Yeah. You know what I mean? He wasn't trying to fight him or nothing. Yeah. But he'll get you on the court, you know, fucking go in on you.
That makes me think about a lot of things, man. Because you were saying that, all right, you got into your one-on-one spat with somebody. Mm-hmm. They came back with 15 people. Why do you think people do that nowadays?
Dude,
like, why?
I don't know, man.
Why do they call all these people to fight they best?
I don't know.
That is the thing that pisses me off the most, you know?
Oh, while we're on the subject, all right, so this one is a little bit crazy because, you know, we live kind of up the street, you know, and there's a kid. Me and Brennan were in the backyard chilling, all right? And then this bigger kid, he was older than us, right? He was probably around you and Jay's age, right? A couple years at least. And he was like talking mad shit at Brennan's gate, you know, because there's the gate and then the pool's in the backyard. Yeah, I remember. That's a big ass pool. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. We were just chilling, man, fucking hanging out. And this dude was just nonstop running in his mouth. And I was like, all right, I've just called Jay up. You know, because Jay back in the day, he was not one to play with. So Jay comes rolling up on a bicycle, you know, just and confronts the dude. And we're like, oh, shit, it's about to go down. So what the fuck was that? So anyway, the dude ends up walking across the street and Jay follows him. Yeah. I'm on the pegs. Jay's driving around. We follow him. Right. And he gets off the bike and he's like, yo, what the fuck are you talking shit for? And the dude's like, you ain't gonna throw hands. And then Jay punches him. Jay punches him. And the dude's like, oh shit, he wasn't like ready for it. And then he's like, oh, shit, you want to cheap shot me? And he's like, bitch, I just punched you in the face. Like, you said you wanted to hit you. Right. So, like, the dude throws his coat and Jay throws his coat on the ground. They start scrapping. Jay's beating this dude up. The dude did not land one punch on Jay. Jay was, like, weaving in and out like he was fucking Muhammad Ali, man. And this kid was just getting his ass whooped. And at this point, another spectator rolled up which I guess knew the kid that Jay was beating up.
Oh, okay.
Okay. So after he realized that he wasn't going to best Jay, like he couldn't beat him, he was like, yo, bro, jump in. Yo, bro, I need you. Jump in. So the kid starts to take off his coat. So I was like, threw my coat off.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And then he saw that. He was like, he just stood there. He's like, yo, man, I can't get in that.
You're right.
Yeah.
Right.
And then, but see, that's the thing. Like, why are you if you're going to start some shit, I know he started the shit with me.
Yeah. Right.
But I was like half his size.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
So why are you starting shit with me? You didn't know I had a brother that could whoop your ass.
Yeah.
Though,
Right.
So, dude, it was the best day of my life because I was like, just laughing at him all the way home, man. You know?
That's so awesome, though, man. I mean, because I was never like a little brother. So I had to fight everything, everybody, all the fucking
all
time.
The shit, yeah.
But that's a fucking awesome story to say, man. Your brother had your back, bro.
Yeah, I know.
I still don't understand the jumping thing, man. Or the if it's a hand-to-hand combat, why you gotta come back with weapons? You know, it's so crazy about the mentality of that. Because do you really think that you a badass? You can whoop anybody in the world, and then once you get into altercation, you get your ass whooped. Now you gotta call for backup.
Right. You gotta get your ass whooped, and then I gotta find out where he lives so I can go shoot his house up now because he don't whoop my ass. You can't take like an ass whooping and just move on with your day.
I mean, look, one of the most favorite movies in the world is Friday. You know?
Yeah.
He whooped his ass.
That should set the
whole neighborhood.
Yeah, that sets the
Get him,
standard.
Craig. Get him, Craig.
That sets
Get him,
the standard.
Craig.
Everyone was chilling, watching Craig beat up Debo. Right. Craig was losing that first, getting his ass whooped by Debo. Right. They said, no, don't jump in there. Let him get his ass whooped.
Yeah.
Everyone should base their altercations on that, man.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
Yes. But they don't.
They do. Oh, hell no.
They don't.
They don't.
I done heard or seen, somebody get into a regular spat and then go to the gun violence. It's like, why?
Yeah.
Why is everybody so scared, man?
Dude,
everybody playing Call of Duty
Everyone's
too much.
reckless, man. Yeah, they think.
Serious.
Oh shit! Let me pull out my fucking AK-47 with the goddamn
with the scope,
grenade launcher on it and shit.
The laser beam.
What the fuck are you talking about?
Damn,
bro? That's crazy.
Let me call my backup. Yeah. They about to airdrop some shit to us. Like,
beep, boop, beep, boop, beep.
What the hell, man?
Yeah, it's fucking crazy.
I mean, I always keep trying to say I'm not an advocate of violence, but I also am big about defense. You gotta defend yourself, man.
Yeah, man.
But if I defend myself and I beat your ass, don't come back with 15 people.
Right.
You know,
if you are the aggressor, then you
Man.
deserve to get your ass whooped, man. If you start the shit and you can't finish it, and you got to go get somebody else to finish it, you should just stay your ass at home.
This is why in the early adolescence, you gotta wrestle your kids. This goes out to the moms too. Go ahead and put your son in a headlock, man. He ain't supposed to be hitting you back anyways. Beat his ass. So then he learn like, oh man, this what happened. I get into it. So then he don't come back with the gunplay.
Damn.
Just learn.
Yeah.
Hey man, this ain't whooping ass. This just straight up horse playing, having a little good time. Because you gotta think about it too. When any of those situations happen, either with my stories or your stories with your brother or what you doing, right? You guys was cool after.
Yeah.
It wasn't, hey, here's a funeral, or hey, we got to be looking out for this person every time they pop up.
Yeah.
So, when we were kids, for sure, we get respect in the neighborhood, but you also grew up with these people. Because you got to think there's some people that we were around, we didn't really click with them, but there was mutual respect. So we're not going to run down on you every fucking time. But if you went crazy, we know we got to scrap.
Yeah.
Nowadays, it ain't like that, man. Everybody is the op.
Dude, speaking of that, I wanted to talk about this on the pod, man. You've just sparking up all the memories, bro.
That's why I'm talking.
So, dude, all right, these next door neighbors of mine, okay? Dude. All right, so
Hold on, Joe.
Hey, I don't know what the problem is over there, man. I don't. Like, all right, so they keep their windows open. Right? I try to mind my own business, If I can't hear you, it's cool. You got a whole house. How the fuck can I hear you?
Right.
So they're yelling, cussing, screaming, fuck. Every other word is fuck. And the other day, I was getting my floors put in. How they look, man?
They look good.
Sweet
man.
floors, man.
They's good floors.
So I'm not putting the floors in. I had a guy put in the floors because they would be crooked as shit if I put them hoes in there. But anyway, I went out on a job, all right? And then the floor guy, I left him here. He was putting in the floor with his kid and all this stuff. And they were like, hey, man, some crazy shit happened next door. And I was like, what's going on? What happened? And He's like, yeah, man, this black SUV pulled up, parked in front of your left driveway. I got 2 driveways. On my left side, he parked in front of my driveway, and he jumped out the car, and he's just stood there for a minute. And then the other guy over here came out of the house, and they were screaming obscenities back and forth and shit. And the one dude had a 2x4 in his hand, and they were calling each other pedophiles and rapists and all this shit. Yeah, I was like, damn, those are some serious accusations.
Whoa, shit.
So when it comes down to it, they didn't fight. They didn't even fight.
What?
So the dude came out of his way to come over here. I got a security system, like I told you guys last time. I got 10 cameras on the house. All right, so I had every angle of this fucking fight going down. And I, of course, went back and watched it, man. And it wasn't even a fight. It was like the most pussy type of thing I've ever seen in my damn life, all right? So the dude gets out the car, and he walks around. And he just stands there with his arms crossed, like he's a little baby, just this. And the dude comes out the house screaming at him, get the fuck out of here. What are you doing over here? Blah, blah, blah. So then the dude's like, oh, yeah, you gonna do something then. And then the dude with the 2x4 is like, yeah, I'm gonna smack you with this fucking 2x4. And then the dude gets mad. He's like, why are you bringing a weapon? He's like, I ain't got no weapon. And he like pulls up his shirt to show him and spins around, then shows him that he doesn't have a weapon on him.
Oh.
So I was like, okay, I guess that's legit if he just wants to scrap with him, you know, whatever.
Yeah. Throw them hands.
So, yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So the dude with the 2x4 that lives next door to me came out the house and ran up to him like the dude was supposed to be scared or something. He just stood there. Nothing happened. And then he backed off. And then this dude came up on here, and then he backed off. And I'm like, dude, when are they going to scrap? I want to see somebody getting punched, man. You know, I can send this shit in or something.
No
you know?
way.
Yeah, so nothing happened, bro. And then the dude, I guess, was like, okay, nothing's going to happen. So he got in his truck. He did an illegal U-turn out in the front of the house. He's just sitting there doing circles or in front of the house, driving on the street.
Whoa.
Yeah, and I was like, what the fuck? Where are the cops? The cops always sit on my street until some shit happens. And then they are nowhere to be fucking found, okay? So this entire event happened at 1306. If you don't know 1306, it's 106, okay? So it happened at 106. It happened for about 15 minutes, okay? And that's the usual response time of, like, police if you call them right away. So, hey, some shit's going down. We need you here.
Right.
So either my neighborhood is like super not nosy, like they don't give a shit what happens, or like the police were busy as fuck doing something else. But anyway, the dude's doing donuts, and then he like drives up, and then the dude with the 2x4 whips the 2x4 at the truck or whatever it was.
Nice.
Yeah.
You want that smoke
But the thing is, he was standing way back by his front porch, and he tried to throw it all the way out into the street. And he was a little dude, man. He was a pint size. So he threw it, and it made it to the end of the
sidewalk?
not the end of the sidewalk down there.
Damn.
So then the dude in the truck backs up, backs up in front of my house because my guys are out there cutting the flooring to put in.
Yeah.
And the guy in the truck yells out to them, hey, did you see him throw that board at me? The funniest shit. The dude that was fixing my floor is like, nope, I didn't see nothing. And then he just walks back in the house, bro.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so then I keep on watching. Yeah. And then he pulls into the side street, and he parks there for a second. I think he's like thinking about what to do. And then he like pulls around, and then he skirts off, and then you never see him again. But then at 2:15, the cops show up. Nobody's even home.
Dang.
Yeah, 2:15, man.
Oh.
I'm like, what the fuck?
Somebody get been dead by
for
then.
real. That's what I'm saying.
It was
like,
serious,
dude. If they would have started shooting, I would have shot them both dead.
Oh my
like,
God.
I got the kids right here. You can't be shooting next to my house, man.
Don't do it.
I'd have been up on the roof,
or at least somebody got some trauma with that 2x4.
For real, man. But yeah, nothing happened, bro. It was like the biggest waste of time I've ever seen in my life. Like, if you're going to scrap, you got to be like Ronnie from Jersey Shore and just run up to the dude and knock him out quick. You know what I'm saying? Right. Like, you can't just be, oh, where am I at? You know, like, what the fuck is that shit, bro? If you're too scared to fight, don't come to somebody's house not ready to fight.
Yeah, true.
You know what I mean?
True.
Like, as soon as you seen that dude come out the house, you should have just ran up and popped him.
Yeah.
You know, ain't no time to waste because you got to get in and get out. You know what I mean?
What if they were like... Yeah, you're right, though.
I don't know their relationship.
That's what I say. What if their family...
You know what I mean? I don't know who they are to each other, but if you got enough cojones to get in the car, drive over to the dude's house, get out, and then just stand... Like, you should have been ready to scrap.
But what if... It's just crazy. What if he... like they were both driving and he cut him off and then dude followed him to his house? Because a lot of people are crazy drivers like that.
Right. But
road rage.
The only thing about that is why are you calling him a pedophile and a rapist? If
true,
you know,
true crimes.
That's not like something you damn rapist, you cut me off. You know, like you just don't say that shit.
Dang.
So yeah,
they knew each other.
They had to have known each other, man. Yeah, and something transpired between them two for them to be calling each other rapists and shit.
Have you been like checking your camera to see if you're gonna pull back up?
Oh no. I mean, if they wasn't gonna fight that day, they ain't gonna fight. You know what I mean?
They gonna go on the internet. Yeah, I pulled up on you.
I pulled up. What you gonna do?
What's up?
And then I should just post a video on their thread that they made. I'll just post it like, you guys didn't do shit.
I pulled up on you. You was a pussy. What's up now?
Yeah.
Yeah. You want to do it again?
Like, dude, are you sure? Okay, are you sure this time? All right, let me make my popcorn. But dude, I was like, God damn, man, you guys suck, dude.
I don't understand. You know what's the most funniest fights to me though is like old people fights, man. Dude, when they get mad at each other and shit.
Yes, because they don't care.
No,
they don't care, man.
I'm talking either the grandpa or the grandma.
Yeah,
they will hit. They not.
Oh yeah.
It might not be a hard hit, but they gonna throw them hands.
Yeah.
And it is a funny fight.
Yeah,
it's a fun. I mean, especially like you know, they might be. Man, I think I was watching this video of these two old men at a golf course fighting over being able to go first or not. Like you know, they're downwind playing, and then there's other people trying to play. They're like, yo, hey, we're just gonna play through. You guys are taking too long. Man, they got so upset. Man, that dude came down there and got his ass beat.
Damn.
He's like, I'm over here playing with my grandkid. Pop, pop, pop. I'm like, dang. Knocked his ass up, man. It was dentures on the ground and shit. Damn. He was wearing plaid. I'm like, what the fuck? Those fights are hilarious, man.
You know what's even better than grandpa fights?
What's that?
Shooting grandpas with paintballs while they're golfing. Do you remember that, dude? Did you come with us down there?
No, man. I don't mess with old people, man.
Dude, it was so good. All right, so we used to live by the metro parks. Okay, so you'd go down that hill by the back of the house, and then it would take you down into the metro parks where there's like several golf courses. And I think it was either Big Met or Little Met that's down there, the golf course. And that's when we were big into paintball. We were going every week. We built like a range in the woods, and we had like 15 people. I had that sniper, it was like a Spider TLR 7 Custom that I had with like an 18-inch barrel on it, and I was fucking capping people. But anyway, we would go down there. I think it was me and Jay, it had to have been me and Jay because Brennan wasn't into that shit.
Okay.
So me and Jay went down in the woods, and he had that automatic one. You just hold the trigger, and it's like just fucking spitting paintballs out, dude. And we're just laying down there. We're wearing like camouflage and shit. We're just like blending into the woods. And this dude's about to take a shot, and he swings back at the golf club, and we're just like, just fucking
load on him.
Damn. And he's just just fucking taking the hits, bro. Oh man, imagine how traumatizing that is. Like, I bet you that dude doesn't even play golf anymore because he's like fucking looking around in the woods and shit.
You got PTSD
for real, dude. Oh
damn,
man, that was a good time.
That would suck for real.
No, dude, we were something else back in the day. I would never do that now, because I have common sense. But like back in the day, we didn't have much common sense, man.
Oh no, that's fun though.
As you guys can tell from earlier podcasts, we don't have much sense. But dude, another thing, you know what? At Jackass just came out with a new movie. Did you see that?
No, I've not seen it.
No,
Jackass.
Dude, it's pretty good. There's a lot of dick in it. Okay?
I don't want to see that.
But besides that, like the jokes and stuff that they play, they actually stepped it up a level. Like MGK was in there.
Okay.
And just for an example, like I don't want to tell you the whole thing just in case you want to see it. Go ahead. But I was going to tell you this situation. But so they somehow managed to put like those treadmill bikes, like the bike you have at your house, you just ride on it until you don't feel like riding on it anymore. Yeah. The stationary bikes.
Right.
And so Steve-O was on one, and then MGK was on the other. And whoever stopped pedaling lost, and this big giant fucking hand would just come and smack you off of the bike into the pool.
Oh, that's funny.
And so MGK, super skinny guy, he should be able to pedal. Steve-O got him though.
Damn.
Steve-O was just going fucking ham with his little legs, dude. And all of a sudden, the replay just shows MGK just getting smacked with the biggest fucking hand you've ever seen in your life, dude. And it's just whack, and it whacks him fucking 6 feet off into the pool, man.
Damn.
And he was like, "How did you beat me?" At the end. Shit, dude. Yeah, that was a good scene right there. But
damn.
But yeah, if you haven't checked that out, I'm not sponsoring it or anything, but it's pretty good. It's pretty good. It has all of the comedians that you think should be on Jackass. There's a lot of new people that's on there that you've never seen before.
Yeah.
And then there's a special, I think it was on Netflix. I forget the guy's name. He kind of has hair like yours. And they actually drove around to real places around the world and like caused a bunch of chaos.
Oh, shit.
Like they went into like a casino and like beat each other up and shit.
Yeah,
but
yeah.
They, you know what I mean? They got permission to do that, obviously. And they made that video. I forget his name. I don't know. He's an actor, but yeah, just all those comedian people are in it, and it makes it so much better, dude. It's just so good.
Man, I remember watching Jackass back. I haven't seen his new one. I'm gonna check it out.
Yeah, they made a comeback, man.
I don't know about all the penis shit.
Yeah,
though,
I don't really mess with that. But
things.
you know Chris Pontius, right?
Yeah,
the
I
dude
know
with the
that.
long hair.
Yeah,
he loves showing his dick. So like, just for an example, like the opening scene is like Godzilla running through the town, and it's Godzilla's his dick.
Come
you know
on,
what I mean? Yeah,
man. That's so wild.
yeah, and then like you know they're using a green screen obviously, so they can like shrink the people down, like oh god, you know, and everything,
No
and
way.
fucking oh dude, it's terrible. And he blasts on them at the end. It's fucking terrible, bro.
Whoa.
It's terrible.
All right, man.
Yeah.
All right, what's
But
the next segment?
The next segment is I think that's our time for today, man.
Oh man, hey, you know what? We have been doing this for a while. So again, people, I just want to tell you, play fight with your kids, man. Just a little bit.
That's
Even
right.
if you
That's
can't
right.
fight, just watch a couple of shows of wrestling or something. You know. But tell them we are play fighting. We're not doing serious. So don't be bruising them. Don't be breaking shit on them. You know, and don't be breaking bones. You know, I'm not advocating for injuries, but I do advocate for a little self-defense. Go ahead, get yourself in there.
And another lesson for the day is do not dress your pee-pee up as Godzilla and nut all over people. Okay? I'm Joe.
I'm be nasty. I don't know.
And we're out till next time.